All right, so we saw the 60 card deck build, and now we're gonna do a little bit of testing. So if you saw the first video that I posted the Blue Eyes White Dragon deck build, and now I'm gonna do a little bit of testing to show you guys how consistent my deck can be with just a couple of random hands. Now, I'm not saying my deck is perfect. Nobody's deck is perfect. I'm here to learn, just like you guys are here to learn. You guys can critique me out. I'm not above critique. Everybody can get better at something. You know what I'm saying? So let's just have fun with it. All right, let's get straight to it. All right, so we about to do some test hands. This should be interesting. I haven't been playing this deck very long, honestly, and I'm still learning the ins and outs of this deck and my strategy. I've only competed with it once, and granted, I did pretty good, but you know, I could have done a lot better. So this is for my notes and maybe some of your notes as well, as to what you can do, what you can incorporate into your game. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what I can come up with. I'm gonna shuffle really good here, so just give me a second. All right. 60 cards. Man, that took a minute. This shit don't make no dang sense, man. Let's get a test hand going. Okay. All right. So, starting hand, we got one White Stone of Legend, one Infinite Impermanence, one Wishes, one Ultimate Fusion, one Dictator of D. So already, we're off to an okay start. Like if we're going second, at least we have the Imperm in hand. The Ultimate Fusion, this may come in handy, but I don't know. So here's what I would do. Starting off first, I would activate Dictator of D's effect in hand to send a Blue Eyes card from my deck to the graveyard to special summon this card from my hand. Send a Blue Eyes to the grave. All right, special summons. Then what we can do from here is we can link them off. We can go into Spirit with the Eyes of Blue. All right, now that we got Spirit with the Eyes of Blue on the field, we can activate his effect. If this card is linked, summon, take one Mausoleum of White from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Now, they could ash you here, but if they don't, if they do ash you here, that's fine. We got Wishes. Wishes for the Eyes of Blue is the card that we really don't want to be ashed. But if they don't ash you, go ahead and add that Mausoleum of White. All right, where you at? Boom. Add Mausoleum of White. I'll play Mausoleum of White. I will not activate its effect yet. But this is the reason why I play White Stone, kinda, because look at it. Wishes and White Stone goes kind of hard together, I'm not gonna lie, because I get an extra plus off White Stone if he's sent to the graveyard. I can add one Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck to my hand, which sets me up quite nicely for the trap that I'm gonna be setting. So, let's see. Let's go ahead, activate Wishes. It's gonna discard one card, add one level 1 Light Tuner, and one spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand, except Wishes for the Eyes of Blue. All right. So off that, we pitch our White Stone, and I'm going to add. Now here, it's up to you. You can either, if they don't ask you here, it's pretty free. What you can add, you can add your Maiden of White, or you can also add, your Fake Veiler or your Sage, just to keep building your board more. Me, I'm gonna add my Sage, and then one spell trap. I'm gonna add Roar. I have not normal summoned this turn, so I will now normal summon Sage. Sage effect. If this card is normal summon, I can add one level 1 Light Tuner from my deck to my hand, except Sage with the Eyes of Blue. We're gonna go ahead and add Maiden of White from our deck to our hand. Activate Maiden of White's effect to pitch itself to place a True Light from our deck to our spell and trap zone. All right, let's go ahead and place True Light. Activate True Light. We're going to set one spell trap from our deck that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon. And we are going to set our Majesty of the White Dragons. This card is so broken, bro. Shuffle that up. Now, I haven't used his effects and I haven't used this card's effect either. We still got more building to do. All right, we got Roar in hand. All right, so we're gonna activate Spirit with the Eyes of Blue's effect to tribute itself, special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from the graveyard. Then we're gonna trigger Maiden's effect to summon when a Blue Eyes White Dragon is summoned. We can go ahead, activate Wishes with the Eyes of, Wishes for Eyes of Blue, sorry, from our graveyard. Go ahead and banish it. And then we can equip our Neo. We can equip our Neo to our Blue Eyes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to synchro off the Blue Eyes and the Sage together. Getting rid of Neo, we're going to synchro off into our Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Now what this does is, because Neo is in the grave, it's going to provide protection for any, Blue Eyes monster that may be, targeted by an effect. Next, we're going to activate Mausoleum of White, targeting our Maiden. And then we're going to quick effect Maiden of White, because it was targeted, special summon a level 1 tuner from our grave. Let's go ahead and special summon Sage back onto the field. Mausoleum of White resolves. I will send Blue Eyes White Dragon to the grave. Now I have 2 in grave. That's 2 pops once the trap goes off, and 2 pops on the field. Now I'm going to, let's see, I still have Roar in hand. Let's go ahead and activate Roar. Special summon in defense position, 1 Blue Eyes monster from my deck, grave, or banishment. But if I control no Blue Eyes White Dragon, I can special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. All right, so Blue Eyes White Dragon. Synchro into another Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. So now we have 2 on the field. All right, I'll set my Imperm. I'll set Ultimate Fusion. And from there, we could just pass. So from here, we have a Majesty set, we have an Imperm set, we also have an Ultimate Fusion. This is gonna give you 3 pops. I have 2 tag outs right here. That's gonna get me ultimately 2 or more Omni Negates. And what else? Got your Imperm, got your Ultimate Fusion. We have True Light to pop off. Like, it's pretty good. All right, let's try another one. All right, let's go. One now. Okay, Wishes. Whitestone, okay. Sage, okay. Super Father. Oh, it's not bad. I'm liking it. All right, so first thing I would do, I would normal summon Sage, activate his effect to add 1 level 1 Light Tuner from my deck to my hand. If this gets ashed, that's okay. I mean, we got Wishes right here if we get ashed, but they're definitely gonna wait on that Wishes, like I said. So from here, I would then add my Maiden. I was looking for my other copy, but it's all good. Add Maiden's effect. I will place True Light on my field. From here, we can activate True Light's effect. It's telling us to set 1 spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from our deck. and get Majesty. This is one of my favorite cards of the deck, honestly. Okay, from there, I would link off Sage. We're going to Spirit. Spirit effect. Let's get that Mausoleum of White. Alright. Play Mausoleum of White. Then we are going to activate Wishes. Send the Whitestone of Legend for cost. Add one level 1 light tuner and 1 spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck to my hand. Let's say if I didn't get Ash right here, this is free. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and get another Sage with Eyes of Blue, and then I'm gonna get Roar. And then Whitestone of Legends effect resolves. It'll let me add a Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck to my hand. So boom. Now this is my hand. I get an additional normal summon off of Mausoleum of White. So we're gonna go ahead and normal summon Sage with Eyes Blue again, and his effect is a soft once per turn. So we're gonna go ahead and add another level 1 light tuner, and you can probably guess what that is. It's gonna be Effect Veiler, baby. Let's get it. All right, now from here you have options. All right, so next we're gonna go Spirit with the Eyes of Blue effect, tribute itself to special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon from my hand. Now we're gonna trigger our Maiden of White to special summon from grave. Next, I will activate Roar of the Blue Eyed Dragons. Now this is gonna allow me to special summon a Blue Eyes monster, and I'm gonna go for Blue Eyes Jet. And there's a good reason for this, I'll tell you. So, Blue Eyed Jet's effects. Other cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. That effect comes in handy if someone is trying to, target our True Light. And if we get nibbed here, let's say if we get nibbed here and all of our cards are gone, we still have Blue Eyes Jet for follow-up in the grave. We still have Maiden of White for follow-up in the grave. We still have our Blue Eyes White Dragon that we can summon back via, via True Light. And then we still got our Effect Veiler, our Super Poly, our Nibiru. So there's some things that we can do if we get nibbed. It's not the, end-all be-all. But avoiding it would be great. Or if you run Cross Out, definitely throw that inside your deck, man. Definitely run 3 of those if you're going to run it. Run 3. So from here, I'm going to activate Wishes in the grave. I'm going to banish it. And I'm going to equip from my extra deck a Neo to my Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then I'm going to Synchro into my Blue Eyes Spirit. All right. Now, what I can do is affect the Mausoleum of White. I haven't used that effect to target my Maiden of White. And I'll send a Blue Eyes from my deck to the grave. But quick effect the Maiden of White. It's because it was targeted, I will special summon my Whitestone of Legend from my grave. Now that my Whitestone of Legend is on the field, I can get my 3rd Blue Eyes into my hand. So ultimately, there's gonna be 3 for the pop. So what we'll resolve is Mausoleum of White, sending that Blue Eyes, and now I am going to Synchro using my Whitestone of Legend and my Blue Eyes Jet. Blue Eyes Spirit, second copy. Now, similar to the first, to the first one, but this time I got Valor in my hand. So, and I also got Blue Eyes Jet. So that's just extra protection. And while in all, having my, oh, sorry, I forgot, I forgot to trigger his effect. Yes, his effect is going to be triggered once he is synchroed off. Adding that third Blue Eyes White Dragon, because this is a once per turn. Love that card, man. So now I have 3 potential pops for my Majesty. It's sick, bro. It's so sick. All right. Let's do some more test hands. It's pretty fun. And I am running a pure, pretty much a pure 60 build. I have some Bystials in there. They come around every once in a while, and they're pretty good for what they are, but definitely more pure than anything. Speak of the devils, bruh. Speak of the devils. First things first, Bystial Lobelion's effect. I'm gonna pitch it to add a dragon monster, or no, it's a Bystial monster from my deck to my hand. There we go. Let's go ahead and add that Magnum up. Next, we're going to summon out our Sage with Eyes of Blue. When this card is normal summoned, I can add one level 1 Light Tuner from my deck to my hand. So there we are going to go for our Maiden of White. I'm going to link. Boom. Into Spirit effect. We're going to add 1 Mausoleum of White from our deck to our hand. All right, then I'm gonna play Mausoleum of White. Then from here, I'm going to activate Maiden's effect, pitching itself to the grave to place 1 True Light in our Spell and Trap zone. Then we're going to activate True Light. Wow, this card was here the whole entire time from the last game. So I'm just gonna, okay, I guess that was 59. I'll play without it. I'll play without it. That was a 59 count. Fuck it. All right. So boom. We're gonna set it. Then we're going to activate. All right, we'll discard here. Add 1 more Sage. And then we're gonna go with Roar. Almost summon our Sage effect. Get effect Valor. Then what we're gonna do is activate Mausoleum of White, target Spirit. Sending Blue Eyes White Dragon from our deck to our grave. Then from here, Spirit effect, tribute itself to special summon by Blue Eyes. And then we're gonna activate Maiden of White from grave to special summon back out. Now from here, I'm going to, what am I going to do from here? I'm going to activate Roar, yep. Then we're going to special summon our Jet. All right. Then we're going to banish our wishes. Equip to our Blue Eyes. Then we're going to synchro these bad boys off into Blue Eyes Spirit. We're going to synchro these guys off as well into our second Spirit. Now, I could have played Neo Kaiser Seahorse, I need to test more with that card anyways. I could have played with it, but that was definitely, you know, it was interesting. So I have Super Parlay, I got a Bestial, I got an Effect Veiler, I got 2 Spirits, I got Jet in the Grave. This is still pretty good for what it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not too bad. Wasn't as good as our last one, but it's pretty good. Make sure I get all the cards in the deck this time. All right.